252 million years ago. The Earth is a graveyard, a scarred, smoldering ruin where life clings to existence by the thinnest, most fragile of threads. The world has just died catastrophically, mercilessly. A cataclysm so profound it rewrote the rules of survival. This isn't a gentle rebirth, nor a quiet recovery. It's a brutal, defiant struggle, a comeback story so improbable it feels like a cosmic act of rebellion. The planet is a canvas of devastation, painted in ash, lava, and despair. And yet, in its shadows, the seeds of a new era are being sown. Step into the early Triassic and the first sensation slams into you like a physical blow. Heat, not the comforting warmth of a summer day, but a suffocating, relentless furnace that sears your skin and chokes the air from your lungs. The atmosphere is a toxic brew. Volcanic ash swirls in dense, choking clouds. Sulfur dioxide stings your eyes and throat, and oxygen is so scarce you'd feel your vision blur, your knees buckle, your mind teeter with every labored breath. The ground beneath your feet is treacherous, cracked, scorched, trembling with the aftershocks of a planet still reeling from its near-death experience. The sky is a sickly, oppressive yellow-gray, a shroud of ash and gas that blocks the sun, casting the world in a perpetual, suffocating twilight. This is no place for the faint-hearted. This is survival at its raw, most unforgiving core, a world where every moment is a battle against extinction. This isn't just another chapter in Earth's 4.5 billion year saga. This is the aftermath of the Great Permian Triassic extinction event, a catastrophe so devastating it erased 96% of all marine species and 70% of terrestrial life in a geological heartbeat. Picture it: oceans once teeming with trilobites, ammonites, and vibrant coral silent barren, their waters turned to acid. Forests that stood for millions of years, their canopies alive with ancient insects reduced to charcoal, their trunks scattered like matchsticks across a blackened landscape. The planet came within a whisper of total annihilation, a cosmic reset that left only the most resilient, most tenacious scraps of life to inherit a world broken beyond recognition. This is the closest Earth has ever come to losing everything, a world pushed to the edge, teetering on the brink of oblivion. Look around, and you're standing on a planet that feels utterly alien, hostile, unforgiving, apocalyptic in its scope. Volcanoes dominate the horizon, not solitary peaks, but vast, continent-sized volcanic provinces that have been erupting for tens of thousands of years, reshaping the Earth in fire and ash. The Siberian Traps, a geological nightmare stretching over 2 million square miles across what is now Russia, spew molten lava in rivers that glow red against the blackened Earth, their heat so intense it warps the air above them. Poisonous gases, methane, sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide billow into the atmosphere in unrelenting clouds, turning the air into a toxic soup that burns the throat, stings the skin, and corrodes anything it touches. The sky is a shroud, sunlight a distant memory, replaced by a haze that traps heat like a greenhouse gone mad, creating a world where every day feels like standing too close to a blast furnace. Temperatures soar 6-8 degrees Celsius hotter than today, sometimes spiking to 10-12 degrees Celsius higher in equatorial regions, where the air shimmers with heat mirage. There are no ice caps, new polar sanctuaries, refuge from the relentless, suffocating warmth. The poles, once capped with frosts in earlier eras, are as warm as modern tropics. The equator is a furnace where even the hardiest creatures struggle to survive, their bodies pushed to the limits of endurance. Oceans offer no escape there. Surface waters reach a scalding 40 degrees Celsius, hot enough to cook most marine life instantly, turning vibrant reefs into ghostly graveyards of bleached coral skeletons. The water itself is acidic, dissolving shells, poisoning fish, and leaving behind a barren seascape where only the toughest microbes cling to life. The land is a vision of desolation, a post-apocalyptic nightmare that stretches to the horizon. Forests that took eons to evolve charred to ash, their remnants scattered by howling winds that carried the bitter temps of sulfur. Rivers run red with iron oxide, carving through eroded rock like bleeding wounds across the Earth's surface. The soil is a traitor, acidic, toxic, its nutrients leached away by millennia of volcanic fallout and acid rain. Imagine a world after a nuclear holocaust. Then amplify the devastation 1,000-fold, multiply it by the weight of geological time, by the scale of a planet pushed to its breaking point. This is the early Triassic world where life must fight for every breath, every heartbeat, every inch of existence, a crucible where only the strongest, most adaptable will survive. Yet, in this hellish wasteland, life persists, stubborn, defiant, unbreakable, a testament to the unyielding will to survive. The survivors are small, no larger than rats, their bodies hunched and wary as they scurry through the shadows of a world that seems determined to erase them. During the scorching days, they hide in shallow tunnels scratched into the cracked earth, their hearts pounding as they wait out the heat that could kill them in hours. At night, they emerge cautious, hungry, their eyes glinting in the dim light as they scavenge for scraps of organic matter in a world where even decay is scarce. These are the underdogs of evolution, the ones too tough, too tenacious, too unrelenting to surrender to the apocalypse. Among these desperate survivors are the archosaurs, ruling reptiles that don't look like much yet. Picture lizard-like creatures, no bigger than modern iguanas, their scales dull and mottled to blend with the ashes-strewn ground. They skitter across the landscape, their movements quick and nervous, their eyes sharp and alert for both danger and opportunity. But don't be fooled by their modest appearance. These are the seeds of greatness, the ancestors of a dynasty that will rule the earth for 165 million years. Archosaurs have an edge, more efficient hearts that pump stronger, pushing oxygen through their bodies with relentless efficiency. Their lungs are advanced, extracting every precious molecule of oxygen from the thin, toxic air. Their metabolisms are faster, more adaptably allowing them to conserve energy during lean times and explode into action when food appears. They're not dinosaurs, not yet, but they're the spark that will ignite an evolutionary explosion. In their small, resilient bodies lies the blueprint for the most spectacular radiation of vertebrate life the planet will ever see. They're not just surviving, they're scheming, adapting, preparing to conquer a world that has tried to destroy them. Picture a tiny archosaur, no bigger than a house cat, crouched in the shadow of a smoldering boulder, its heart racing as it snatches a rare morsel, a wilted fern frond, a dead insect, a scrap of This is no mere survivor, this is the future, the progenitor of giants, predators, and flyers that will reshape the earth. Not far from Eoraptor's hunting grounds, a larger, more menacing shadow stalks the Triassic forests. Herrerasaurus is the first glimpse of what dinosaurs can become when they dedicate themselves to the art of killing a predator so perfectly engineered it redefines the food chain in a world still recovering from collapse. At 20 feet long and over 700 pounds, Herrerasaurus is a beast built for destruction, a creature that moves with the confidence of a born killer, its every feature honed for Its skull is a masterpiece of menace-long, narrow, almost crocodilian, packed with curved, serrated teeth designed to slice through flesh like a butcher's knife through soft butter. Each tooth is a weapon, its edges jagged for tearing, its roots deep for crushing. Its jaw muscles are powerful, capable of delivering bites that shatter bone and rend muscle. Its hind legs are muscular, built for speed, propelling it at speeds up to 25 miles per hour faster than anything else in its world, a blur of death racing through the sparse forest. Picture it sprinting across the ash-strewn ground, its claws digging into the earth, its eyes locked on prey with unerring focus, its tail whipping for balance as it closes the distance. But it's the arms that set Herrerasaurus apart, marking it as a predator unlike any before. Unlike the vestigial limbs of later giants like T-Rex, Herrerasaurus wields long, muscular arms ending in hands with 3 razor-sharp claws, each one a curved blade capable of ripping through hide and muscle. These arms aren't just weapons, they're tools for grappling, pinning prey to the ground while those deadly jaws deliver the killing blow. Imagine Herrerasaurus seizing a struggling etosaur, its claws sinking into flesh, its arms holding the prey steady as its teeth tear through sinew. This is no crude predator, this is a precision killing machine, a dinosaur that combines brute force with surgical accuracy. And Herrerasaurus is more than just a physical marvel, it's smart, terrifyingly so. Fossil evidence suggests it hunted in small groups, coordinating attacks with a level of sophistication never seen before in terrestrial animals. Picture a pack of Herrerasaurus moving through the forest, their bodies low, their calls sharp and urgent. One distracts the prior lumbering, plant-eating reptile, perhaps a dicynodont with its tusked snout buried in the ground, while others circle, striking from the flanks with devastating precision. They communicate with hisses, grunts, perhaps even gestures, their eyes glinting with predatory intelligence. This is the dawn of cooperative hunting, a glimpse of the terror dinosaurs will unleash in the ages to come. Imagine the scene. Dawn breaks over a Triassic valley, the air heavy with the scent of ash and sulfur. A herd of early herbivores grazes on sparse ferns, unaware of the danger lurking in the shadows. Suddenly a low growl splits the silence, and 3 Herrerasaurus emerge from the underbrush. their movements synchronized, their claws gleaming. The herd scatters. But it's too late. One Herrerasaurus lunges, its jaws snapping shut on a straggler's flank, while another grabs with its powerful arms, pinning the prey to the ground. The third circles, waiting for its moment to strike. This is not just a Huntitza performance, a display of evolutionary mastery that will echo through millions of years. By 220 million years ago, the late Triassic, the planet is healing, slowly but surely, like a patient emerging from a long, fevered illness. It is not a paradise, not yet, but it is no longer the apocalyptic hellscape of the early temperatures have dropped slightly, rainfall patterns have stabilized, and plant life is staging a defiant comeback against the odds. Conifers rise taller, their branches spreading to form sparse canopies that cast dappled shadows on the ground. Ferns carpet the earth, their fronds unfurling in patches of vibrant green, their spores carried by the wind to colonize new territories. Cycads and ginkgos add texture, their tough leaves and seeds providing sustenance for a growing army of herbs. These aren't the dense jungles of later era, but they're alive, breathing oxygen into a world desperate for it, fueling food webs that grow more complex with every passing year. The air carries new sounds, sharp chirps of early insects, the rustle of leaves as small creatures move through the underbrush, the distant bellow of a herbivore defending its territory. The world is waking up, its pulse quickening as life reclaims the landscape. The scent of resin fills the air, mingling with the earthy tints of ferns and the faint sweetness of cycad seeds. The ground, once barren and cracked, is now dusted with patches of moss, their soft green a stark contrast to the ash-gray rock. Streams carve through the landscape, their waters clearer, their banks lined with tough vegetation that anchors the soil. This is a world in transition, a planet learning to live again after the trauma of the great dying. Enter the first truly successful dinosaur, a predator that embodies the Triassic spirit of resilience and ambition. These 9-foot-long carnivores roam what is now the American Southwest in packs, moving with a deadly grace that echoes modern wolves or hyenas. They're built for speed, long, slender legs, lightweight bones, muscles honed for pursuit. Their tails are stiff, acting as counterbalances for rapid turns and sprints, allowing them to chase down prey with relentless precision. Their eyes are large, sharp, scanning the landscape for movement, their snouts lined with needle-like teeth perfect for gripping slippery prey. But what makes Coelophysis extraordinary isn't its physical design, it's its behavior, its sociality, its intelligence. Fossil beds reveal dozens of individuals buried together, their skeletons tangled in a snapshot of life and death, suggesting they lived, hunted, and died as cohesive groups. Picture it, a pack of Coelophysis weaving through a sparse forest of conifers and ferns, their sharp calls cutting through the twilight, their movements synchronized like a flock of birds. They communicate perhaps with hisses, chirps, or even body language, coordinating their attacks to bring down larger prey, like a lumbering Etosaur or a bulky dinosaur. They chase, they flank, they strike as one. Their teamwork overwhelming opponents that would be untouchable to a solitary predator. This is no solitary killer, this is a society. A glimpse of the complex behaviors that will define dinosaurs for millions of years. Imagine a pack of Coelophysis hunting at dusk, their silhouettes darting through the shadows, their calls echoing across the valley. One distracts a grazing herbivore, drawing its attention, while others circle, their claws glinting, their eyes locked on the target. The attack is swift, precise, a ballet of death that leaves the prey no chance to escape. Coelophysis isn't just surviving, it's thriving, spreading across continents, adapting to every environment the Triassic throws at them, from arid plains to humid river valleys. They read the first sign that dinosaurs aren't just another group of reptiles. They read something new, something unstoppable, a force that will shape the earth for The Triassic world is a menagerie of the bizarre, a laboratory of evolutionary oddities, where nature experiments with forms so strange they seem ripped from the pages of science fiction. Dinosaurs may be rising, their star ascending, but they share the stage with creatures that defy imagination, each one a testament to the chaotic creativity of a world rebuilding itself. Take Desmatosaurus, a 20-foot-long archosaur that looks like a crocodile built for war, its body a fortress of natural armor. Its back is a mosaic of bony plates and spikes, each one a shield against the predators that stalk the Triassic landscape. Its snout is shovel-shaped, perfect for rooting in the toxic soil for sparse cycad roots, anything edible in a world where food is scarce. It's a herbivore, but armored like it expects to fend off an army. its plates clanking softly as it moves, its spikes glinting in the dim light. Picture Desmatosaurus lumbering through a valley, its head low, its snout digging through the ash for a meal, its armored body shrugging off the bites of smaller predators. This is a creature built for survival, a testament to the Triassic's demand for resilience in a world where danger lurks around every corner. Then there's Prehistoric, a nightmare in reptilian form, a predator so terrifying it seems designed to haunt the dreams of lesser creatures. This 15-foot-long super crocodile walks upright on its hind legs, like a dinosaur, but wields the killing power of a modern saltwater crocodile amplified to monstrous proportions. Its 3-foot-long skull is lined with teeth like railroad spikes, each one capable of crushing bone with a single bite. Its eyes are predatory slits, its body muscular and agile, its movements deliberate as it stalks through the twilight. When Prehistoric moves, the ground shakes, and smaller creatures scatter in panic, their instincts screaming to flee. Picture it hunting a solitary killer, its massive jaws snapping shut on a hapless herbivore, its claws raking through flesh, its roar echoing across the landscape. Prehistoric is the stuff of nightmares, a reminder that the Triassic is a world where only the strongest survive. And don't forget the pig-like reptiles that roam in herds across the Triassic landscape, their bodies encased in bony plates like living tanks, their peaceful plant eaters grazing on tough ferns and cycad leaves. But their armor tells a story of a world where survival demands constant vigilance. Their plates clank as they move, their herds stretching across the plains like a migrating fortress. Picture a herd of dinosaurs crossing a river, their armored bodies glinting in the faint sunlight, their snouts snuffling through the mud for food. A predator approach, say lone herd, perhaps butts the dinosaurs' close ranks, their spikes and plates forming a wall of defense, their low grunts warning the hunter to back off. The Triassic is a crucible of experimentation, a world where evolution is throwing every possible idea at the wall to see what sticks. Some reptiles are evolving mammal-like traits, specialized teeth for chewing, metabolisms that hint at warm-bloodedness, even whiskers for sensing the world in the dark. Others are taking to the seas, becoming long-necked marine reptiles that resemble mythical sea monsters, their sleek bodies gliding through acidic waters with a grace that belies their size. Their paddle-like limbs propel them through the currents, their eyes scanning for fish or squid in the murky depths. And in the skies, Pterosaur first vertebrates to achieve powered flight soar above the chaos, their leathery wings casting fleeting shadows over the ash-strewn ground. Their screeches pierce the air, a haunting chorus that echoes through the twilight. Picture a pterosaur gliding over a volcanic plain, its wingspan stretching 10 feet, its beak snapping at insects or small reptiles. These are not dinosaurs but close cousins, their flight a revolutionary leap that opens new niches, new opportunities, new ways to survive in a world still healing from catastrophe. But it's the dinosaurs that are getting it right. While other groups experiment with strange forms and risky niches, dinosaurs are mastering the fundamental sufficient bodies, adaptively designed behaviors that give them an edge in any environment. Their hearts pump stronger, their lungs breathe deeper, their minds think faster. They're not just surviving, they're positioning themselves to dominate, to inherit a world that has tested them and found them worthy. Late in the Triassic, something monumental happens, a shift that will define the next 150 million years. Dinosaurs start to grow big. The world is still harsh, but it's stable enough to support larger bodies, and dinosaurs are seizing the opportunity with relentless ambition. Plateosaurus, found in what is now Germany, is a game-changer, a harbinger of the giants to come, stretching 35 feet from nose to tail and weighing as much as a modern elephant, 5 tons of muscle and bonettes, a herbivore that uses its size as a shield, a fortress against the predators of the Triassic. Its long neck allows it to browse high-vegetation conifers and cycads out of reach of smaller competitors, their leaves stripped with broad, flat teeth designed for grinding. Its body is massive, its legs like tree trunks, its tail a counterbalance for its bulk. When Plateosaurus moves, it doesn't scurry, it strides, its footsteps leaving deep impressions in the earth, its presence reshaping the landscape with every step. This is the birth of the sauropod body plan, massive herbivores that rely on size as their primary defense. Creatures so large that predators think twice before approaching. Picture a herd of Plateosaurus moving through a forest, their long necks swaying like cranes, their heads reaching for the tops of conifers, their tails sweep the ground, clearing paths through the underbrush, their droppings fertilizing the soil with seeds that will sprout into new plants. Plateosaurus doesn't just eat, it reshapes ecosystems. creating clearings, spreading vegetation, and paving the way for more complex food webs. But size isn't just a defense, it's a challenge. As herbivores grow larger, predators evolve to match them. Pack hunting becomes more sophisticated. Groups of Herrerasaurus or early theropods work together to bring down larger prey, their tactics honed by necessity. Jaws grow stronger, claws longer, running speeds faster. Picture a pack of predators stalking a lone platysaurus, their eyes glinting in the twilight, their claws coordinating a deadly ambush. The herbivore bellows, its massive body swinging to face the threat, but the predators are relentless, darting in to slash at its flanks, retreating before it can retaliate. This is the evolutionary arms race that will define the Mesozoic, a relentless cycle of adaptation and counter-adaptation, a battle with no finish line in sight. Imagine a scene. A plateosaurus stands alone in a clearing, its long neck arched as it feeds on a towering conifer. The air is still, the only sound the crunch of leaves in its jaws. Suddenly a rustle in the ferns. A pack of Herrerasaurus emerges, their claws gleaming, their bodies low to the ground. The platysaurus rears back, its tail swinging, but the predators are too fast, too coordinated. They strike, retreat, strike again, their teamwork wearing down the giant. This is the Triassic in action, a world where size and strategy collide, where every creature is tested, refined, and pushed to evolve. 201 million years ago, just as the Triassic world reaches a fragile, hard-won balance, catastrophe strikes again, a reminder that the Earth is a fickle master. The Central Atlantic Magmatic Province, a massive volcanic region stretching across what is now the eastern United States, Western Africa, and South America, erupts with apocalyptic fury. Rivers of lava flow across the landscape, glowing red against the darkened sky, their heat scorching everything in their path. Carbon dioxide, sulfur, and toxic gases flood the atmosphere, turning the air into a choking haze. Temperatures spike, oceans acidify, acid rain falls in torrents, burning through what little vegetation has managed to take root. The climate spirals out of control. Equatorial regions become uninhabitable. Polar regions swelter, and ecosystems collapse under the strain. This is not the Great Dying, but it's devastating enough. A second blow to a planet still recovering from its first. Roughly 50% of all species vanish in the blink of a geological eye, their bones littering the landscape like a grim monument to nature's ruthlessness. The bizarre experiments of the Triassic, the armored eater, the mama-like reptiles with their whiskered snouts are swept away, their evolutionary gambits failing in the face of this new apocalypse. Their fossils, buried in ash and sediment, tell a story of a world that gives no quarter. But dinosaurs, they don't just survive, they thrive. Their resilience forged in the fires of the Great Dying, their adaptability honed by the harshness of the Triassic. Their efficient metabolisms allow them to conserve energy in lean times. Their sophisticated behaviors enabled them to outsmart their competitors, and their adaptable body plans let them exploit every niche. When the volcanic winter fades and the climate stabilizes, dinosaurs emerge as the undisputed rulers of terrestrial ecosystems. Their competitors weakened, scattered, extinct, leave an open field, and dinosaurs seize it with relentless ambition, their numbers swelling, their forms diversifying, their dominance assured. The stage is set. The Triassic was a brutal proving ground, a world that forged dinosaurs in fire, ash, and adversity. They've mastered bipedalism, pack hunting, and the first steps toward gigantism. They've survived 2 mass extinctions, each one culling the weak and leaving them stronger, more adaptively prepared. They're ready for what's next, a world that will test them, challenge them, and ultimately belong to them. Because the world is about to change. Sea levels are rising, creating vast inland seas and lush wetlands that pulse with life. Temperatures are stabilizing. Plant life is exploding into diversity, and the planet is becoming a paradise, a canvas for dinosaurs to paint with their ambition, their diversity. The Jurassic is dawning, and dinosaurs are about to inherit a world tailor-made for their greatness. 201 million years ago, the volcanic winter of the Triassic-Jurassic extinction is fading, its ash clouds thinning, its toxic grip loosening. The Earth is transforming into a dinosaur's paradise, a world so rich, so vibrant, so alive it feels like a dream after the nightmare of the Triassic. Step into the Jurassic, and the first sensation is overwhelming humidity, thick, tropical, almost tangible, like breathing liquid air. The atmosphere is a marvel, carrying 35% more oxygen than today, fueling life on a scale never seen before. Every breath feels like a surge of energy, every heartbeat stronger, every movement faster, as if the air itself is urging life to grow, to expand, to dominate. The climate is a dream warm, stable, perfect from pole to pole, a world without ice caps, without frozen wastelands, without deserts. The entire planet is a greenhouse, a verdant Eden where towering forests stretch to the horizon. Sparkling rivers carve through lush valleys, and shimmering inland seas reflect a sky so blue it seems to glow. The air is heavy with the scent of resin from ancient conifers, the earthy tang of ferns, the faint sweetness of early flowers, and the sounds, deep resonant calls of creatures so massive their voices carry for miles, shaking the leaves and rattling the bones of smaller creatures. The crack of trees snapping under unimaginable weight, their trunks splintering like twigs, the splash of marine reptiles breaching in shallow waters, their forms as large as modern whales, their movements sending ripples across the surface. This is the golden age of dinosaurs, a time when the scrappy survivors of the Triassic give way to giants, innovators, masters of a world built for their dominance. The Jurassic isn't just a period, it's a celebration of life's boundless ambition, a stage where dinosaurs stop surviving and start ruling, their forms and behaviors reshaping the Earth into a canvas of their own design. Sea levels are 200 meters higher than today, submerging vast swaths of what will become North America, Europe, and Africa in warm, nutrient-rich waters. Inland seas carve through continents, their surfaces shimmering with live fish, ammonites, earlier corals beginning to rebuild reefs. Rivers and wetlands connect these seas, forming networks that pulse with biodiversity, their banks lined with lush vegetation. The supercontinent Pangaea is fracturing, its pieces drifting apart like a puzzle coming undone, creating new coastlines, new climates, new opportunities forever. Tectonic plates groan and shift, birthing new islands, new mountains, new worlds where life can experiment, adapt, and thrive. Forests dominate the landscape, not the sparse woodlands of the Triassic, but dense, towering jungles that make modern rainforests look tame by comparison. Conifers soar to heights that dwarf today's redwoods, their canopies forming green cathedrals that block out the sun, casting the forest floor in a twilight of dappled light. Ferns create impenetrable understories, their fronds so thick you'd lose sight of the horizon in minutes, their spores drifting on the breeze to colonize new territories. Cycads and ginkgos add texture, their tough leaves and seeds providing sustenance for a growing army of herbivores. The ground is a carpet of mosses, liverworts, and early grasses, their roots stabilizing the soil, their growth fueling ecosystems that grow more complex by the day. And then a quiet revolution begins, a spark that will change the world forever. The first, angiosperms, they're not the vibrant blooms of later eras, but they're a spark of color in a green world, a hint of the diversity to come. Magnolias unfurled their creamy petals, their scent drifting on the warm air. Water lilies float on tranquil ponds, their delicate blooms catching the light. Early roses prick the air with their thorns, their flowers a subtle promise of beauty. These plants fuel food webs of unprecedented complexity, their seeds and nectar attracting new insects, beetles, early bees, moths that buzz louder, their wings shimmering as they pollinate this new world. The world isn't just gray nights starting to glow with possibility. Its ecosystems enriched by the arrival of flowers, its food webs growing denser, more intricate, more vibrant. Picture a Jurassic forest at dawn. The air is heavy with moisture, the ground soft with moss and fallen leaves. A river winds through the scene, its waters reflecting the golden light of a rising sun. Ferns sway in the breeze, their fronds brushing against towering conifers that stretch toward the sky. A lone magnolia blooms, its petals stark white against the green, attracting a cloud of buzzing insects. The scent of resin and earth fills the air, mingling with the faint sweetness of the flower. This is a world reborn, a canvas of green and gold where life is seizing every opportunity to grow, to diversify, to dominate. 180 million years ago, early Jurassic. Size isn't just an advantage, it's a statement, a declaration of dominance that reshapes the world. Dinosaurs have cracked the code to becoming truly massive, and the results are staggering. They're not just animals, they're living monuments. They're bodies, engineering marvels that defy the limits of biology. Brachiosaurus steps out of the morning mist like a creature from a myth, a living skyscraper that towers over the Jurassic landscape. At 85 feet long and 80 tons, it's not just an animal, it's a force of nature, a colossus that redefines what life can be. Its head towers 40 feet above the ground, higher than most modern buildings, its tiny brain scanning the horizon from a vantage point no other creature can match. But Brachiosaurus isn't just big, it's engineered for enormity, a masterpiece of evolutionary design. Its bones are hollow, like a bird's, balancing strength with weight to support its colossal frame. Its heart, over 6 feet tall, weighing hundreds of pounds, pumps blood up that towering neck with a force that defies biology, delivering oxygen to a brain no larger than a grapefruit. Its front legs, longer than its hind, give it a giraffe-like profile, perfect for browsing the tops of 60-foot conifers that no other herbivore can reach. Brachiosaurus doesn't just eat, it reshapes ecosystems. When it feeds, it clears swaths of forest, creating open spaces where smaller creatures can thrive, where sunlight can reach the ground to spur new growth. When it moves, it carves paths through the jungle, its footsteps leaving craters that become ponds for amphibians, insects, and early fish. Its dropping spires the size of small hills fertilize the soil, spreading seeds that sprout into new plants, new forests, new ecosystems. Brachiosaurus isn't just a dinosaur, it's a walking ecosystem, a force that shapes the world with every step, every bite, every breath. Picture a Brachiosaurus herd at sunrise. A dozen giants move through a forest, their long necks swaying like cranes, their heads plucking leaves from the tops of conifers. The ground shakes with their footsteps, the air filled with their low, resonant calls, a sound so deep it vibrates in your chest. Smaller creatures scatter, darting into the underbrush, while the herd moves on, leaving a trail of flattened ferns and broken branches. This is not just a migration, it's a transformation, a reshaping of the landscape that will echo for generations. And Brachiosaurus is not alone. The Jurassic is a world of giants, each one a testament to evolution's obsession with size, each one pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Diplodocus, at 90 feet long but only 15 tons, is a masterpiece of engineering, a suspension bridge of flesh and bone, its body designed for efficiency rather than brute mass. Its whip-like tail, stretching over 40 feet, can crack the air with a sonic boom, a warning to predators that echoes 4 miles across the forest. Its teeth are peg-like, perfect for stripping soft leaves. Its digestive system capable of processing vast quantities of low-nutrient vegetation. Camarasaurus, shorter but stockier, is built like a living tank, its chisel-like teeth stripping branches with ruthless efficiency, its barrel-shaped body processing enormous quantities of plant matter. Its legs are like tree trunks, its neck shorter but more muscular than Brachiosaurus, allowing it to feed on tougher vegetation closer to the ground. Apatosaurus, once called Brontosaurus, weighs 25 tons and moves through forests like a living bulldozer, toppling trees without a second thought, its massive body shrugging off obstacles that would stop lesser creatures. These sauropods don't just live, they dominate. They travel in massive herds, migrating across continents to follow seasonal plant growth, their movements dictated by the rhythms of the Jurassic world. When they move, the ground trembles, the air fills with their low, resonant calls, and the world reshapes itself around their passage. A herd of sauropods is a force of nature, a living tide that carves rivers, flattens forests, and creates ecosystems in its wake. Picture a herd crossing a river. There are massive bodies sending waves crashing against the banks, their necks arched high to avoid the current. Smaller creatures, early mammals, small reptiles scurry in their wake, feeding on the scraps they leave behind. This is the Jurassic at its peak, a world ruled by giants, their presence a constant reminder of life's ambition. As herbivores grow to titanic proportions, predators evolve to match them, their bodies and behaviors honed by the relentless pressure of the Jurassic arms race. This is no simple struggle for survival, it's a brutal, unforgiving dance of death, a cycle of adaptation and counter-adaptation that pushes evolution to its limits. Allosaurus, the apex predator of late Jurassic North America, is a 32-foot-long, fortin-killing machine that doesn't fight for ret, doesn't have to. It hunts in packs, using coordinated strategies to isolate young or weak sauropods from their herds, turning their size against them. Their tactic is simple but devastating. Slash and retreat. Deep wounds from razor-sharp claws weaken prey, tearing through muscle and sinew, leaving trails of blood that Allosaurus follows with relentless patience. The pack waits, circling, striking again and again until the target collapses from exhaustion or blood loss. Its skull is a battering ram, reinforced with bone to deliver bone-crushing impacts. When Allosaurus strikes, it's not just a bite, it's a full-body assault, a missile of muscle and bone slamming into its prey with terrifying force. Its teeth are serrated, designed for slicing. Its jaws capable of gripping and shaking to maximize damage. Picture a pack of Allosaurus stalking a young Diplodocus. Their bodies low, their eyes glinting in the twilight. One charges, its claws slashing at the sauropod's flank, while another rams its skull into the herbivore's side, stunning it. The pack works as one, their roars echoing, their movements synchronized, their strategy honed by millions of years of evolution. Ceratosaurus takes specialization further, its body a unique blend of power and precision. Its distinctive nasal horn isn't just decoration, it's a weapon, used to deliver devastating headbutts that stun or kill. Its teeth are longer, more blade-like than Allosaurus, designed for deep, lethal cuts that penetrate even the toughest hide. Ceratosaurus is a solitary hunter, stalking through the underbrush with a predator's patience, its horn glinting in the dappled light, its eyes locked on its target. Picture it ambushing a lone Camosaurus, its horn slamming into the herbivore's side, its teeth tearing through flesh, its roar a chilling declaration of dominance. In the Jurassic, predators aren't just bigger, they're smarter, faster, more cunning. They're every adaptation a response to the giants they hunt. Imagine a hunt at dusk. An Allosaurus pack moves through a forest, their bodies blending with the shadows, their cores low and urgent. A herd of Apatosaurus grazes in a clearing, their massive bodies swaying as they feed. The predators wait, watching, their patience a weapon, as deadly as their claws. Suddenly they strike. One distracts the herd, drawing the adult's attention, while others target a juvenile, their claws and teeth working in unison. The Apatosaurus bellows, its tail swinging, but the pack is relentless, their strategy perfect. This is the Jurassic arms race in action, a world where predators and prey push each other to evolve, to adapt, to survive. Not every herbivore relies on size to survive. Some choose armor, and in the Jurassic, armor becomes an art form, a testament to evolution's ingenuity in a world of relentless predation. Stegosaurus is a walking fortress, its back lined with diamond-shaped plates that serve multiple purposes: thermoregulation to manage body heat in the humid Jurassic climate, display to attract mates or warn rivals, and defense against predators like Allosaurus. Each plate is a marvel vascular, possibly flushing with color to signal across vast distances, their surfaces catching the sunlight like a beacon. But it's the tail that makes Stegosaurus truly dangerous. 4 spikes, each over 3 feet long, arranged in a formation paleontologists call the thagomizer, a name inspired by a cartoon but grounded in deadly reality. When Stegosaurus swings its tail, it's a 5-ton mace wielded with devastating force, capable of shattering bones, puncturing skulls, or sending even large predators flying through the air. Stegosaurus isn't just tough, it's strategic. It moves in herds, coordinates defenses, and uses its plates for communication. Fossil evidence suggests that these plates could change color, signaling to mates, warning off enemies, or coordinating herd movements across the forest. Picture a herd of Stegosaurus standing their ground against a pack of Allosaurus, their tails raised, their plates flushed red with warning. One swings its thagomizer, the spikes whistling through the air, forcing the predators to retreat. This is no lumbering beast, it's a sophisticated survivor, a dinosaur that thrives in a world of giants by being smarter, tougher, and more adaptable than its foes. Imagine a Stegosaurus defending its territory. It stands in a clearing, its plates gleaming, its tail swaying ominously. An Allosaurus approaches, its eyes glinting with hunger, but the Stegosaurus is ready. It shifts its weight, its tail swinging in a wide arc, the spikes slamming into the predator's side with a crack that echoes through the forest. The Allosaurus roars in pain, retreating, its flank bloody. This is the Jurassic, a world where armor is as deadly as teeth, where herbivores are as formidable as their predators. 160 million years ago, late Jurassic, the skies come alive with a new kind of conquest, a revolution that changes the rules of survival. Archaeopteryx, a feathered dinosaur no larger than a modern crow, blurs the line between reptile and bird, its body a living snapshot of evolution in action. It has teeth, claws on its wings, and a long bony tail, but it also has feathers, wings, and the ability to fly, gliding between conifers with a grace that belies its reptilian roots. Its feathers catch the sunlight, shimmering with iridescent hues, its sharp eyes scanning for insects or small reptiles. Picture Archaeopteryx perched on a branch, its claws gripping the bark, its wings fluttering as it launches into a short, flapping flight to snatch a beetle from the air. This is evolution caught in the act, a perfect transitional form between the dinosaurs of the land and the birds of the future. But the skies belong to pterosaurs, close cousins of dinosaurs. Their leathery wings a testament to life's ambition to conquer every niche. Pteranodon, with a wingspan over 20 feet, soars above inland seas like a prehistoric albatross, diving for fish with pinpoint accuracy. Its crest, a sail of bone and skin, helps it steer through the air, while its lightweight body allows it to stay aloft for hours, even days, riding thermals across vast distances. Picture a flock of pteranodon gliding over a shimmering sea, their screeches echoing, their shadows passing over schools of fish below. Flight changes everything. It opens new food sources, new habitats, and accelerates evolution by spreading genes across continents, islands, and oceans. Pterosaurs are the first vertebrates to conquer the skies, and their presence is a reminder that dinosaurs are not alone in their ambition to dominate the Jurassic world. Imagine a pteranodon diving for prey. It soars high above an inland sea, its wings catching the warm-up drafts, its crest tilted to adjust its course. Below, a school of fish glints in the sunlight, unaware of the danger above. The pteranodon folds its wings and dives, its beak slicing through the water, emerging with a wriggling fish in its jaws. Its screech of triumph echoes across the sea, a sound that carries 4 miles. This is the Jurassic sky, a realm of freedom, of opportunity, of endless possibility. The Jurassic oceans are no less dominated than the land, their depths and shallows ruled by reptiles that have evolved to conquer aquatic environments with the same ambition as their terrestrial cousins. These are not dinosaurs, but their close relatives. Their forms and behaviors a mirror of the giants that rule the land. These a 54-foot-long bony fish weighing 45 tons, cruises through the seas, its massive mouth open to filter plankton like a modern whale shark but 3 times larger. Its body is a marvel of efficiency, its fins propelling it through warm, nutrient-rich waters with a grace that belies its size. Its scales glint in the sunlight filtering through the waves, its movements sending ripples that scatter smaller fish. Picture Leadsichthys gliding through a shallow sea, its mouth agape, filtering thousands of gallons of water to extract tiny organisms. Its presence a cornerstone of the oceanic food web. Pliosaurus, a 40-foot marine predator, is the apex predator of the Jurassic oceans. Its power unmatched in the history of life. Its skull, over 8 feet long, wields a bite force stronger than any animal, ever stronger than T-Rex, stronger than a megalodon shark, strong enough to crush a small car in its jaws. Its teeth are conical, designed to tear through flesh and bone. Its body streamlined for speed and power. Picture Pliosaurus hunting. It surges through the water, its 4 flippers moving in unison, its eyes locked on a school of fish. It strikes its jaws snapping shut with a force that sends shockwaves through the water, its prey obliterated in an instant. Cryptoclydus, with its long neck and sleek body, hunts like an aquatic giraffe, snatching fish and cephalopods from schools with surgical precision. Its 4 flippers move in a synchronized dance, propelling it through shallow seas with the grace that belies its size. Picture Cryptoclydus weaving through a coral reef, its neck darting to snatch a squid, its body twisting to avoid obstacles. The oceans are a realm of reptilian dominance, a mirror of the terrestrial world where dinosaurs reign supreme. Their forms and behaviors a testament to life's ability to conquer any environment. Imagine a Jurassic shoreline. Waves crash against a rocky coast, their foam mingling with the scent of salt and seaweed. A Pliosaurus breaches the surface, its massive head rising like a sea monster, its jaws snapping at a fleeing lead. Nearby, a Cryptoclydus glides through the shallows, its neck weaving through schools of fish, its flippers propelling it with effortless grace. This is the Jurassic ocean, a world as vibrant, as complex, as dominated as the land. 150 million years ago, dinosaurs aren't just getting bigger, they're getting smarter, more connected, more social, their behaviors evolving into something that rivals modern mammals or birds. Fossil trackway show sauropods moving in organized herds, their massive bodies forming protective rings around juveniles in the center, their footsteps leaving trails that stretch for miles. Theropods develop elaborate mating displays, crests that flare with color, plumage that shimmers in the sunlight, ritualized combat that establishes dominance without bloodshed. Most remarkably, we see parental care, a behavior that sets dinosaurs apart from their reptilian ancestors. Dinosaur nests reveal adults tending eggs, their bodies curled protectively around fragile shells, their warmth ensuring the survival of the next generation. food cashy spiles of vegetation, or prehistoric adults fed their young, bringing sustenance to nests to ensure their offspring grew strong. Trackways show evidence of teaching behavior, showing them how to hunt or forage, their movements deliberate, their presence a shield against the dangers of the Jurassic world. Picture a sauropod nesting site, a clearing in the forest, the ground packed with dozens of nests, each one a shallow bowl of earth and vegetation. Adult Brachiosaurus stand guard, their long necks swaying, their eyes scanning for predators. Juveniles huddle in the center, their small bodies dwarfed by their parents, their chirps filling the air. An Allosaurus approaches, its growl low, but the adults bellow, their massive feet stomping, sending the predator retreating. This isn't just instinct, it's culture, knowledge passed from generation to generation, behaviors refined over time, societies forming with rules and hierarchies. Dinosaurs are building a world of complexity that rivals anything in the modern era, a testament to their adaptability, their intelligence, their ambition. By the end of the Jurassic, Earth achieves a rare perfection of global ecosystem and balance, a masterpiece of biodiversity and resilience. Giant herbivores shape forests by creating clearings and dispersing seeds, their migrations ensuring the spread of vegetation. Predators control herbivore populations, preventing overgrazing. Their hunts a brutal but necessary balance. Flying reptiles and early birds fill aerial niches, their wings carrying them to new habitats, new opportunities. Marine reptiles dominate ocean food webs, their presence a cornerstone of aquatic ecosystems. The climate is stable, warm, and lush, supporting biodiversity at levels never seen before. Forests stretch across continents, their canopies alive with the buzz of insects, the calls of early birds. Rivers teem with fish, their waters reflecting the vibrant green of the surrounding vegetation. Inland seas shimmer under perfect skies, their surfaces broken by the splash of marine reptiles. This is Paradise's sixth, their forms and behaviors shaping every corner of the planet. But change is coming, subtle but relentless. Sea levels begin to drop, exposing new land masses, reshaping continents shift, their movements slow but inexorable, birthing new mountains, new climates. Most importantly, flowering plants begin their explosive radiation, transforming ecosystems with new colors, new foods, new possibilities. The Jurassic's golden age is fading not with a catastrophe, but with a whisper of transformation, a shift that will usher in the final, most spectacular chapter of dinosaur evolution. The Cretaceous is dawning, and with it, a world of unprecedented diversity, complexity, and opportunity. The age of giants is ending. The age of specialists is about to begin. 145 million years ago, the world is no longer a uniform greenhouse, it's a mosaic of climates, ecosystems, and opportunities. A planet transformed by the relentless march of evolution. Step into the Cretaceous, and you're struck by variety. Golden deserts stretching to the horizon, their sands shimmering under a relentless sun. Lush coastal swamps teeming with croaking amphibians and buzzing insects. Dense forests of towering trees, their canopies alive with life. Open grasslands swaying in the breeze, their golden waves a new addition to the earth. Rugged mountains casting dramatic shadows, their peaks dusted with early snow. For the first time in millions of years, Earth feels modern, diverse, dynamic, alive with possibility. A canvas where life paints with every color, every form, every strategy. The supercontinent Pangaea is gone, its fragments scattered across the globe like pieces of a broken puzzle. The Atlantic Ocean widens, separating North America from Europe, its waters growing deeper, colder, more turbulent. India drifts as an island continent, racing northward toward Asia, its isolation fostering unique ecosystems. Australia inches toward its modern home in the southern hemisphere, its landscapes a blend of forest and desert. Tectonic shifts create new worlds. Volcanoes rise, their eruptions adding new land. Rivers carve new paths, their waters nourishing new ecosystems. Coastlines reshape themselves, their shores teeming with life. And everywhere you look flowers a revolution that transforms the world with breathtaking speed. Not just the tentative blooms of the Jurassic, but an explosion of angiosperms that paint the landscape with color and possibility. Magnolias unfurled their creamy petals, their scent drifting on the warm air. Water lilies float on tranquil ponds, their delicate blooms catching the light. Roses prick the air with their thorns, their flowers a vibrant splash of red and pink. Orchids dazzle with intricate shapes, their complexity a magnet for new plants. These flowering plants bring new nutrition, fruits and nuts. seeds that fuel food webs of unprecedented complexity. Their nectar attracting clouds of buzzing insects, bees, butterflies, moths that weave a vibrant tapestry of life. New pollinator relationships emerge. New herbivores evolve to exploit these riches. New predators rise to meet them. Each adaptation a spark in an evolutionary arms race that burns brighter than ever before. This isn't just evolution, it's an arms race on steroids, a relentless push towards specialization that reshapes life itself. And dinosaurs, they're not just keeping up, they're winning, evolving into forms so diverse, so specialized, so extraordinary that they redefine what it means to be alive. They're not just survivors, they're masters. Their bodies and behaviors a testament to life's ability to conquer any challenge, any environment, any niche. 100 million years ago, predatory dinosaurs reached their zenith, their forms and behaviors pushing the boundaries of what a predator can be. Their adaptations a masterclass in evolutionary ingenuity. In the swamps of North Africa, Spinosaurus emerges from a river like a nightmare from the deep, a creature so alien it seems designed to haunt the imagination. At 60 feet long and 20 tons, with a sail on its back taller than a giraffe, it's the first fully aquatic dinosaur, a predator that has abandoned the land entirely for life in the water. Its skull is a fisherman's dream, lined with conical teeth and pressure sensors that detect prey in murky, zero-visibility rivers. Its senses attuned to the faintest ripple. Its arms are powerful, swimming appendages, their claws sharp for spearing fish or grappling with aquatic prey. Its feet are partially webbed, propelling it through the water with a grace that belies its colossal size. When Spinosaurus hunts, it's a spectacle of precision and power. Picture it gliding through a muddy river, its sail cutting the surface like a shark's fin, its eyes scanning the depths. A school of fish darts nearby, unaware of the danger. Spinosaurus strikes, its jaws snapping shut with enough force to crush a small boat, its claws spearing a fish with surgical accuracy. Its roar, a deep, guttural bellow, sends ripples across the water, scattering smaller creatures. This isn't just a predator, it's a perfectly designed fishing machine, a testament to evolution's ability to conquer any environment, from land to sea. In the forests of what will become Mongolia, Velociraptor perfects pack hunting to an art form, its small size belying its deadly intelligence. At only 6 feet long and 30 pounds, Velociraptor isn't impressive for its size but for its mind, its strategy, its relentless cunning. Fossil evidence shows Velociraptor coordinating complex group attacks, using distraction tactics, ambushes, and communication systems that rival modern wolves or lions. Its famous sickle, claws, curved razor-sharp blades on each foot aren't just weapons, they're precision instruments, pinning prey to the ground while the pack swarms, their teeth and claws tearing through flesh. Picture a pack of velociraptors moving through a forest, their feathers glinting in the dappled light, their eyes sharp, their calls a series of sharp chirps and hisses. They stalk a small herbivore, a young hadrosaur, perhaps its head buried in a patch of ferns. One velociraptor darts forward, drawing the herbivore's attention, while others circle, their claws ready. The lead predator leaps, its sickle claw sinking into the prey's flank, pinning it as the pack attacks. Their movements a deadly ballet of coordination and precision. This is Velociraptor, not a brute, but a strategist, a predator that thrives through intelligence and teamwork. But the ultimate predator is still to come, waiting in the wings of evolution to claim its crown as the greatest killer the world will ever know. 68 million years ago, late Cretaceous, evolution unveils its masterpiece, a predator so perfectly designed it seems crafted by a malevolent god. Tyrannosaurus rex, a 40-foot 8-ton embodiment of death itself. It emerges from the coastal forests of western North America like a biological missile, its body designed for one purpose: killing things much larger than itself, with a precision and power that defy comprehension. Its skull is 5 feet long, a fortress of bone packed with teeth the size of bananas, not just big, but engineered for maximum destruction. Each tooth is a marvel, serrated edges for slicing through flesh, bone-crushing bases for penetrating armor, replacement teeth growing constantly to maintain sharpness. Its bite force 35,000 pounds per square inch is astronomical, capable of pulverizing bone, snapping spines, or crushing a small car in a single chomp. Fossil evidence shows T-Rex could bite through the thickest dinosaur armor, its jaws leaving scars on Triceratops skulls, its teeth embedded in the bones of massive herbivores. But T-Rex's true weapon isn't its size or its bit, it's its brain, a marvel of evolutionary engineering. CT scans reveal a complex neural structure, larger and more sophisticated than any predator before or since. suggesting intelligence that rivals modern lions, wolves, or even primates. T-Rex doesn't just hunt, it plans, tracks, learns from experience. It follows herds for days, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Its patience is deadly as its teeth. It targets the young, the old, the injured, using its incredible sense of smell capable of detecting blood from miles away to track wounded prey across vast distances. Fossil evidence suggests T-Rex hunted in family groups or mated pair with their offspring, working together to bring down prey too large for any single predator. Picture it. A family of T-Rex stalking a herd of Triceratops, their roars shaking the air, their footsteps sending ripples through puddles. The adults lead, their massive heads low, their eyes locked on a juvenile Triceratops straggling at the herd's edge. The young T-Rex circle, their smaller bodies darting through the underbrush, distracting the herd while the adults strike. The lead T-Rex charges, its jaws snapping shut on the prey's neck, its bite crushing bone with a sickening crunch. The others join, their combined power overwhelming the herbivore in moments. This is T-Rex, not just a predator, but a strategist, a king, a force of nature that reshapes the world with every kill. Imagine a T-Rex hunt at twilight. The forest is quiet, the air heavy with the scent of salt from a nearby sea. A herd of hadrosaurs grazes, their calls soft and unaware. Suddenly the ground shakes. A T-Rex emerges, its eyes glinting, its roar a bone-rattling bellow that sends the herd stampeding. It doesn't chase immediate lightweights, watching, choosing its target with chilling precision. Then it moves, its massive legs propelling it forward, its jaws open, its teeth gleaming. The hunt is over in seconds, the prey's cries silenced, the forest echoing with the predator's triumph. This is the Cretaceous, a world ruled by the ultimate killer. As predators reach new levels of sophistication, herbivores respond with innovations that make medieval armor look primitive. Their bodies and behaviors a testament to evolution's relentless drive to survive. Triceratops is a living tank, an eye-ton behemoth with a skull that makes up a third of its body length, a fortress of bone designed for war. Its frill, over 6 feet wide, is solid bone, capable of deflecting even T-Rex bites. Its surface possibly flushed with color for display or intimidation. Its 3 horns, 2 long brow horns and a shorter nasal horn, are positioned for maximum defensive effectiveness, their tips sharp enough to gore through muscle and bone. When Triceratops fights, it doesn't flee, it charges, its 25 mph speed powered by legs the size of tree trunks, its small but intelligent brain guiding its attack. The impact is like a freight train, capable of goring or toppling even the mightiest predator. Picture a Triceratops facing a T-Rex. The herbivore lowers its head, its frill raised, its horns glinting in the sunlight. The T-Rex roars, its jaws open, but the Triceratops charges, its horns aimed at the predator's flank. The impact sends the T-Rex staggering, its roar turning to a bellow of pain. This is no helpless prey, this is a warrior, a dinosaur that meets death head-on and refuses to yield. Ankylosaurus takes armor to its logical extreme, its body a masterpiece of defensive engineering. Its entire back is covered in bony plates fused into an impenetrable shell, its sides studded with spikes that deter even the boldest predators. Its tail ends in a massive club weighing over 100 pounds when swung by powerful muscles. It becomes a wrecking ball capable of breaking T-Rex leg bones or shattering skulls. Ankylosaurus doesn't run, it stands its ground, its low stance a challenge, its tail swaying ominously. Picture an Ankylosaurus facing a pack of predators. Its club swings, the impact sending a velociraptor flying, its armor shrugging off bites and claws. This is a fortress of flesh and bone, a dinosaur that defies the very concept of predation. Maiasaura, the good mother lizard, redefines herbivore behavior with its social complexity. These dinosaurs build nesting colonies containing thousands of individuals, their nests carefully constructed with mud and vegetation, their eggs arranged in precise patterns. Adults tend their young for months after hatching, bringing food, ferns, cycad leaves, early fruits to ensure their survival. Fossil evidence shows Maiasaura teaching their offspring, guiding them through the dangers of the Cretaceous world, their herds coordinating defenses against predators. Picture a Maiasaura colony, a vast clearing dotted with hundreds of nests, the air filled with the soft chirps of adults move among them, their heads low, their calls gentle but alert. A pack of velociraptors approaches, their eyes glinting, but the Maiasaura closed ranks, their bodies forming a protective wall, their bellows warning the predators to retreat. This isn't just a herd, it's a society, a community that thrives through cooperation, care, and intelligence. 80 million years ago, the Cretaceous world supports more dinosaur species than any other time in history, over 1,000 known species, each one a masterpiece of adaptation, each one filling a niche with breathtaking precision. In the Arctic regions of Alaska and Canada, Ugrinolic adapts to life in seasonal darkness, its herds migrating vast distances to follow plant growth. These polar dinosaurs develop metabolisms that handle temperature extremes, their bodies insulated by feathers or thick skin, their eyes adapted to low light. Picture a herd of Ugrinolic moving through a snow-dusted landscape, their breath steaming in the cold, their calls echoing under the faint glow of a... They're not just surviving, they're thriving. Their migration's a testament to their resilience in a world of extremes. In the deserts of North Africa, Carnotaurus evolves for high-speed pursuit, its tiny vestigial arms useless but its powerful legs propelling it at 35 miles per hour across open terrain. Its forward-facing eyes, like a hawk's, give it deadly accuracy. Its horns, unique among theropods, a weapon for intimidation or combat. Picture Carnotaurus sprinting across a dune, its feet kicking up clouds of sand, its eyes locked on a fleeing herbivore. Its roar splits the air, its speed unmatched, its presence a terror of the open plains. In South America, Argentinosaurus, a 100-foot, 100-ton titan, moves in herds that reshape entire landscapes. Their footsteps create valleys, their feeding clears forests, their migrations carve paths that rivers will follow for millennia. Picture an Argentinosaurus herd crossing a plain, their massive bodies swaying, their necks reaching for the tops of trees, their calls a low rumble that carries 4 miles. Smaller creatures, early mammals, small dinosaurs scurry in their wake, feeding on the scraps they leave behind. In the skies, Quetzalcoatlus, with a 35-foot wingspan, soars like a feathered dragon, capable of crossing oceans without landing. Its beak is a spear, its wings a marvel of engineering, its presence a reminder that dinosaurs have conquered not just the land but the air. Picture a flock of Quetzalcoatlus gliding over a mountain range, their shadows passing over forests and rivers, their screeches echoing across continents. These are the largest flying animals ever, their wings a testament to life's ambition to conquer every niche. Dinosaurs have conquered every environment: land, sea, sky, desert, forest, polar tundra, tropical swamp. They are the ultimate expression of life's adaptability, a testament to evolution's boundless creativity. Their diversity, a symphony of forms and behaviors that fill the world with life. 90 million years ago, angiosperms don't just add beauty, they reorganize the world, transforming ecosystems with the speed and scale that reshapes life itself. Flowering plants produce fruits, nuts, and seeds with vastly more nutrition than previous plant foods, creating new ecological niches and fueling specialized feeding strategies that were impossible in earlier eras. Hadrosaurs, like Edmontosaurus, develop dental batteries, hundreds of tiny teeth working together like biological food processors, capable of grinding the toughest plant material. Their beaks are broad, their jaws powerful, their digestive systems adapted to extract every calorie from this new bounty. Picture a herd of hadrosaurs grazing on a grassy plain, their teeth grinding, their calls a low hum as they feed, their presence a cornerstone of the Cretaceous ecosystem. Parasaurolophus, with its hollow crest, produces calls that echo for miles, coordinating herd movements across vast distances. Its crest is a musical instrument, a tool for communication that binds herds together. Their sounds a complex language of warnings, mating calls, and social bonds. Picture a Parasaurolophus standing on a hill, its crest glowing in the sunlight, its call a deep, resonant note that carries across the plain, answered by others in the herd. This is not just a dinosaur, it's a communicator, a leader, a creature that shapes its world through sound and sociality. Small theropods like Oviraptor begin specializing in seed and fruit consumption, evolving bird-like beaks and digestive systems that mirror modern birds. Their feathers are vibrant, their behaviors increasingly avian, their diets shifting to exploit the new abundance of angiosperms. Picture an Oviraptor foraging in a forest, its beak plucking fruits from low branches, its feathers flashing as it darts between trees. These dinosaurs are becoming increasingly bird-like, their behaviors and metabolisms blurring the line between reptile and avian, their forms a bridge to the future. 75 million years ago, some dinosaur species develop intelligence that rivals modern mammals, their minds pushing the boundaries of what it means to be a reptile. Their behaviors a testament to evolution's drive toward complexity. Trudon, a 6-foot-tall predator from North America, has the highest brain-to-body ratio of any dinosaur. Its mind a marvel of evolutionary engineering. Its large eyes suggest excellent night vision. Its hands show precision grip capabilities. Its social behavior indicates complex. Fossil evidence suggests Truden could use tools, perhaps sticks to probe for insects, rocks to crack open shells, or even simple traps to capture small prey. Its nests show evidence of parental care, with adults guarding eggs and feeding hatchlings. Some paleontologists speculate that, given enough time, Truden or its kin might have developed technology a tantalizing what if cut short by catastrophe. Picture a Truden hunting at night. Its eyes glow in the moonlight, its feathers blend with the shadows, its movements silent but deliberate. It pauses, head cocked, listening to the faint rustle of a small mammal. It picks up a stick, using it to probe a burrow, flushing out its prey. This is not just a predator, it's a thinker, a planner, a creature on the cusp of something extraordinary. Orodromeus shows evidence of complex nesting behaviors, with adults working together to construct elaborate communal nesting sites, their nests arranged in precise patterns. They coordinate parental care duties, sharing responsibilities among families, ensuring the survival of their young. Fossil evidence shows adults teaching juveniles, guiding them through the forest, showing them how to forage. Picture an Orodromeus colony. Dozens of nests dot a clearing, adults moving among them, their calls soft but alert. Juveniles follow, mimicking their parents' movements, learning the skills they'll need to survive. Even more remarkably, some dinosaur species show evidence of play behavior, activities that serve no immediate survival purpose, but build cognitive abilities and social bonds. Young dinosaurs chase each other, wrestle, or manipulate object sticks. Even bones behavior seen only in the most sophisticated modern animals, like dolphins, elephants, or primates. Picture a group of young hadrosaurs playing in a clearing, their chirps filling the air as they tumble over each other, their parents watching with quiet approval. This is a hallmark of high intelligence, a sign that dinosaurs are not just surviving, they're thinking, learning, evolving into something extraordinary. 70 million years ago, late Cretaceous. The world is a symphony of life, a masterpiece of biodiversity where every niche, every corner, every heartbeat pulses with purpose. The Cretaceous supports over 1,000 known dinosaur species, each one a unique expression of evolution's relentless creativity. From the scorching deserts of North Africa to the lush coastal swamps of North America, from the polar tundra of Alaska to the tropical forests of South America, dinosaurs have conquered every environment. Their forms and behavior is a testament to life's ability to adapt, innovate, and dominate. The climate is warm, stable, perfect, a global greenhouse where temperatures rarely dip below tropical norms. Even at the poles, sea levels are high, creating vast inland seas that shimmer under clear skies, their waters teeming with marine reptiles, fish, and early sharks. Coastal wetlands pulse with life, their muddy banks lined with ferns, cycads, and the vibrant blooms of flowering plants. Grasslands, a new addition to the Earth's landscapes, stretch across open plains, their golden waves swaying in the breeze, their seeds fueling a new generation of herb. Deciduous forests create seasonal rhythms, their leaves falling in golden cascades to carpet the ground, their cycles adding new complexity to ecosystems. Mountain ranges rise as continents collide, their rugged peaks casting shadows over valleys where dinosaurs roam. This is a world in perfect balance, a planet where every niche is filled, every possibility explored, every challenge met with an evolutionary answer. The air is alive with the scent of flowers, sweet magnolias, delicate water lilies, sharp roses mingled with the resinous tang of conifers and the earthy musk of ferns. The soundscape is a chorus of life. The low bellows of sauropods resonate across plains, the sharp chirps of small theropods pierce the forest canopy, the buzz of insects weaves a constant hum, the splash of marine reptiles echoes from distant seas. This is the Cretaceous at its peak, a world where dinosaurs are not just survivors but architects, shaping ecosystems with their presence, their behaviors, their very existence. Picture a Cretaceous landscape at sunrise. A golden plain stretches to the horizon, dotted with patches of flowering shrubs and early grasses. A herd of Edmontosaurus grazes, their dental batteries grinding through tough vegetation, their calls a low hum that carries across the plain. In the distance, a lone Quetzalcoatlus soars, its massive wings casting a shadow over the herd, its screech echoing like a warning. Nearby, a river winds through a forest of towering conifers and magnolias, its banks alive with the footprints of small dinosaurs and early mammals. A triceratops lumbers past, its frill glinting in the sunlight, its horns lowered as it sniffs the air for danger. This is a world alive, vibrant, unstoppable, a world that belongs to the dinosaurs. 75 million years ago, dinosaurs are not just thriving, they're evolving into creatures of remarkable complexity, their behaviors rivaling the social structures of modern mammals and birds. The Cretaceous is not just an age of physical diversity, but of social and cognitive leaps, a time when dinosaurs begin to resemble societies, families, communities with rules, hierarchies, and even cultures. Maiasaura, the good mother lizard, exemplifies this social revolution. These hadrosaurs live in vast nesting colonies, some containing thousands of individuals, their nests arranged in precise, communal patterns across muddy floors. Each nest is a carefully constructed bowl of earth and vegetation, lined with soft ferns to cushion fragile eggs. Adults tend their young for months after hatching, bringing food ferns, cycad leaves, early fruits to ensure their survival. Fossil evidence shows adults teaching juveniles, guiding them through the dangers of the Cretaceous world. Their movements deliberate, their cause a constant dialogue of care and instruction. Picture a Maiasaura colony at dusk. Hundreds of nests dot a floodplain, their edges softened by the golden light. Adults move among them, their heads low, their calls soft but urgent, delivering mouthfuls of vegetation to chirping juveniles play nearby, chasing each other through the mud, their squeals echoing as they tumble over one another. A pack of velociraptors lurks at the colony's edge, their eyes glinting, but the Maiasaura close ranks, their bodies forming a protective wall, their bellows a warning that shakes the air. This is not just a herd, it's a community, a society bound by cooperation, care, and intelligence, a testament to the depth of dinosaur social. Truden, with its high brain-to-body ratio, pushes the boundaries of dinosaur intelligence even further. Its large eyes suggest excellent night vision. Its hands show precision grip capabilities, and its social behavior indicates complex fossil evidence suggests Truden could use tools, perhaps sticks to probe for insects, rocks to crack open shells, or even simple traps to capture small prey. Its nests show evidence of parental care, with adults guarding eggs and feeding hatchlings. Their behavior is a mirror of modern birds. Some paleontologists speculate that, given millions more years, Truden or its kin might have developed technology as civilization of dinosaurs, a world where intelligence rivaled or surpassed our own. Imagine a Truden at work. It crouches in the moonlight, its feathers blending with the shadows, its eyes glowing as it watches a small mammal scurry through the underbrush. It picks up a stick, its fingers dexterous, and probes a burrow, flushing out its prey. The mammal darts, but Truden is faster, its sickle claw pinning the prey as its jaws snap shut. Nearby a juvenile watches, mimicking its parents' movements, learning the skills that will ensure its survival. This is not just a predator, it's a thinker, a teacher, a creature on the cusp of something extraordinary, a glimpse of what dinosaurs might have become. Even more remarkable is the evidence of play behavior, a hallmark of high intelligence seen only in the most advanced modern animals. Young dinosaurs chase each other, wrestle, or manipulate objects, sticks, stones, even bones, in behaviors that serve no immediate survival purpose, but build cognitive abilities and social bonds. Picture a group of young Pachycephalians. Their parents watch, their calls soft but approving, their presence a shield against predators. This is a sign of a complex mind, a society that values not just survival but growth, learning, and connection. 90 million years ago, the explosion of angiosperms flowering plants doesn't just add beauty to the Cretaceous world. It reorganizes ecosystems, rewrites food webs, and fuels an evolutionary renaissance. These plants produce fruits, nuts, and seeds with vastly more nutrition than the ferns, cycads, and conifers of earlier eras, creating new ecological niches and driving specialization at an unprecedented pace. Their nectar attracts a new wave of pollinators, bees, butterflies, moths whose buzzing fills the air, their wings shimmering in the sunlight. Their fruits and seeds provide high-energy food sources, enabling herbivores to grow larger, faster, and more diverse, while predators evolve to keep pace. Hadrosaurs like Edmontosaurus are the poster children for this revolution. Their dental batteries, hundreds of tiny teeth packed into rows, working together like biological food processors, allow them to grind the toughest plant material, from grasses to woody stems, into digestible pulp. Their beaks are broad, their jaws powerful, their digestive systems adapted to extract every calorie from this new bounty. Picture a herd of Edmontosaurus grazing on a grassy plain, their teeth grinding in unison. Their calls a low hum that carries across the landscape. Their bodies are massive, their tails long for balance, their movements coordinated as they move together, stripping vegetation with ruthless efficiency. Parasaurolophus takes sociality to new heights with its hollow crest, a natural trumpet that produces calls echoing for miles. These calls aren't just noise, they're a language, coordinating herd movements, warning of danger, or signaling mating readiness. Picture a Parasaurolophus standing on a hill, its crest glowing in the sunlight, its call a deep, resonant note that carries across the plain, answered by others in the herd. The sound is a symphony, a complex dialogue that binds the herd together, ensuring their survival in a world of predators. Small theropods like Oviraptor adapt to the new food sources, evolving bird-like beaks and digestive systems to consume seeds, fruits, and even small animals. Their feathers are vibrant, their behaviors increasingly avian, their diet shifting to exploit the abundance of angiosperms. Picture an Oviraptor foraging in a forest, its beak plucking fruits from low branches, its feathers flashing as it darts between trees. Its nest, hidden in the underbrush, contains eggs carefully tended by both parents, their calls soft but vigilant. These dinosaurs are becoming birds, their forms and behaviors a bridge to the future, a legacy that will outlast their era. The flowering plant revolution doesn't just change diets, it reshapes landscapes. Grasslands spread, their open spaces favoring fast-moving herbivores and predators. Forests diversify, their canopies, a mix of conifers, cycads, and flowering trees, their understories rich with shrubs and vines. Wetlands bloom with water lilies and reeds, their banks alive with the footprints of dinosaurs and early mammals. This is a world transformed, a planet where every leaf, every flower, every seed fuels a new wave of evolution, a cascade of adaptations that make the Cretaceous the most vibrant era in Earth's history. 70 million years ago, the Cretaceous world is a pinnacle of evolution, a planet where life has reached unprecedented complexity and diversity. Over 1,000 dinosaur species fill every niche. Giant predators stalk the plains. Tiny insectivores scurry through the underbrush. Flying specialists soar above mountains. Swimming experts glide through seas. Burrowing creatures hide in the earth. Arboreal climbers dart through the canopy. Grasslands sway under warm skies, their golden waves a new stage for evolution. Deciduous forests create seasonal rhythms, their leaves falling in golden cascades, their cycles fueling new food webs. Complex pollinator relationships support incredible insect diversity, their buzzing a constant hum that underpins the ecosystem. The climate is a dream warm, stable, with high sea levels creating vast inland seas and coastal wetlands that teem with life. Mountain ranges rise as continents collide, their peaks casting shadows over valleys where dinosaurs thrive. Volcanoes erupt in what is now India, their ash adding nutrients to the soil, their gases subtly warming the atmosphere. This is a world in balance, a planet where every species, every interaction, every heartbeat contributes to a tapestry of life that is unmatched in Earth's history. Picture a Cretaceous ecosystem in full bloom. A coastal plain stretches to the horizon, its grasses swaying in the breeze, its edges dotted with flowering shrubs. A herd of Triceratops moves through the plain, their frills glinting, their horns lowered as they graze. Above, a flock of Quetzalcoatlus soars, their massive wings casting shadows that ripple across the ground. In the distance, a T-Rex patrols, its roar a warning that sends smaller creatures scurrying. A river winds through the scene, its banks alive with Maiasaura tending their nests, their calls soft but vigilant. This is the Cretaceous, a world where dinosaurs are not just dominant but omnipresent, their presence shaping every leaf, every river, every breath of air. But beneath this vibrant surface, the seeds of catastrophe are already sown. 66 million years ago, 200 million miles away, a mountain-sized roca 6-mile-wide asteroid hurtles through space at 45,000 miles per hour, a relic of the solar system's birth on a collision course with Earth. It's been traveling for billions of years, a silent wanderer in the void, and by pure cosmic chance, its orbit is about to intersect with our planet's. The dinosaurs have no idea what's coming. How could they? They're consumed by the concerns of their world. Territorial disputes, mating seasons, migration patterns, raising young, finding food, avoiding predators. Herds of Triceratops move across flowering plains, their frills flashing as they defend their territory. Packs of T-Rex patrol their hunting grounds, their roars echoing with the confidence of apex predators who have never met their match. In the forests, Truden tend their nests, their sharp eyes scanning for danger, their young learning the skills of survival. In the skies, Quetzalcoatlus soar on thermals, their wings catching the sunlight, their screech is a chorus of freedom. In the seas, marine reptiles like Mosasaurus rule food webs of incredible complexity, their massive bodies gliding through warm waters. Some species are already under pressure. Climate change is beginning. Sea levels drop, exposing new land masses and altering migration routes. Continental shifts create new mountains, changing rainfall patterns. Volcanic activity in what is now India, the Deccan, pumps greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, warming the planet and acidifying oceans. These are manageable challenges, pressures dinosaurs have faced and overcome before. They've ruled the Earth for 165 million years, surviving climate shifts, volcanism, sea level changes, and multiple smaller extinctions. They're perfectly adapted, incredibly diverse, at the peak of their evolutionary success. Their forms and behaviors honed by millions of years of trial and error. But they haven't evolved to survive an attack from space, a catastrophe so sudden, so overwhelming. It'll rewrite the story of life in a single, devastating moment. 66 million years ago, Les 1147, Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico. The age of dinosaurs ends in 60 seconds, a moment so cataclysmic it defies comprehension. A cosmic punch that resets the Earth's history in the blink of an eye. The asteroid 6 miles wide strikes the shallow seas of what is now Mexico as Yucatan Peninsula with the energy of 10 billion atomic bombs and impacts so immense it releases more power in a second than all the nuclear arsenals of the modern world combined. The ground liquefies, the ocean vaporizes, and a crater 90 miles wide and 12 miles deep is carved into the Earth's crust, its edges glowing red with molten rock. Shockwaves ripple through the planet, triggering earthquakes that topple forests, tsunamis that flood continents, and volcanic eruptions that darken the sky. Within the first second, every dinosaur within 1,000 miles is instantly vaporized there. Bodies turn to ash, their bones scattered into dust, their existence erased in a flash of cosmic fire. But the impact is just the beginning, a spark that ignites a global apocalypse. Billions of tons of rock, dust, and water vapor are ejected into the atmosphere, some reaching escape velocity and leaving Earth entirely, others forming a dense cloud that blankets the planet. The sky turns black, sunlight blocked by a shroud of ash and soot, plunging the world into darkness. Firestorms erupt as superheated debris rains back to Earth, igniting forests, grasslands, and wetlands on every continent. The air becomes unbreathable, choked with smoke, sulfur, and toxic gases that burn the lungs and poison the blood. Temperatures plummet as a nuclear winter descends, a cold so deep it freezes rivers, kills plants, and starves herbivores. The oceans, once vibrant, become acidic tombs, their food webs collapsing as plankton die and predators starve. The devastation unfolds in hours, days, weeks. Within the first day, fires rage across the globe, their flames visible from space, their smoke thickening the atmospheric shroud. Within a week, the sun is a memory, replaced by a cold starless night that lasts 4 years. Plants wither, their leaves falling, their roots dying in frozen soil. Herbivores from mighty Triceratops to delicate Oviraptor collapse from hunger, their bodies littering the landscape. Predators like T-Rex, once invincible, starve as their prey vanishes, their roars fading into silence. Pterosaurs plummet from the sky, their wings useless in a world without thermals. Marine reptiles sink into the depths, their bodies joining the graveyard of the oceans. In the aftermath, 75% of all life on Earth goes extinct, a cataclysm that rivals the great dying of the Permian. The mighty sauropods, the armored Ceratopsi, the terror-inducing Tyrannosaurus Rex Gorgosaurus gone, their roars silenced forever. Marine reptiles like Mosasaurus and Pliosaurus, ammonites with their spiral shells, countless species of plants, insects, and smaller aminos, all victims of a single, catastrophic day that reshapes the Earth. The world that took 165 million years to build, a world of unparalleled complexity, beauty, and diversity is reduced to a smoldering ruin in hours. The reign of giants is over, replaced by a landscape of ash, silence, and death, a planet forced to start anew. But life, as always, finds a way, stubborn, resilient, unyielding. In the aftermath of the apocalypse, a few survivors cling to existence, their forms and behaviors shaped by the crucible of catastrophe. Small mammals, no larger than rats, huddle in burrows, their tiny hearts beating through the darkness, their metabolisms slow enough to endure the famine. Tiny dinosaurs, the ones we now call birds, their feathers insulating them against the cold, their small size allowing them to scavenge what little food remains. Crocodiles and turtles retreat to rivers and lakes, their bodies slowing to a near-hibernative state, their resilience a legacy of their reptilian ancestors. Seeds and spores lie dormant in the soil, waiting for the sun to return, their potential a promise of renewal. The recovery is slow, painful, measured in centuries rather than years. The skies clear gradually, sunlight filtering through thinning clouds, warming the earth once more. New plants sprout, ferns, grasses, early angiosperms, their roots breaking through ash to reclaim the soil. Insects return, their buzz a faint echo of the Cretaceous's vibrant chorus. Survivors adapt, diversify, fill the empty niches left by the dinosaurs. Mammals, once confined to the shadows, begin their rise, their small bodies evolving into new forms. Their intelligence a spark that will one day ignite the age of humans. The dinosaurs are gone, their bones buried in the rock, their story etched in fossils across every continent, but their legacy lives on, vibrant and undeniable. Every bird in the sky, every sparrow, eagle, or albatross is a dinosaur, a feathered survivor of the apocalypse, carrying the genes of their Mesozoic ancestors. Their wings, their songs, their behaviors are echoes of the Cretaceous, a reminder that dinosaurs never truly vanished. They transformed, adapted, endured. The innovations of the dinosaurs, pack hunting, gigantism, sociality, intelligence shaped the world we know today. Their migrations carved rivers, their feeding spread seeds, their presence sculpted ecosystems that persist in modern forests, plains, and skies. Every time you hear a bird's song, see a flock take flight, or marvel at the complexity of life, you're witnessing the legacy of the dinosaurs, a legacy that spans 165 million years, survives cosmic catastrophe, and continues to shape the Earth. The age of dinosaurs was more than a chapter in Earth's history. It was a saga, an epic of survival, adaptation, and triumph that spanned 165 million years. From the ash-coated wastelands of the Triassic to the lush paradise of the Jurassic to the vibrant, diverse mosaic of the Cretaceous, dinosaurs proved themselves the ultimate architects of life. They survived 2 mass extinctions, conquered every continent, filled every niche, and pushed the boundaries of size, intelligence, and sociality to limits we're only beginning to understand. Their world was a masterpiece, a tapestry of giants, specialists, and survivors that reshaped the Earth with every step, every bite, every call. They built ecosystems of staggering complexity, from the towering forests of the Jurassic to the flowering plains of the Cretaceous. Their presence a force that sculpted landscapes, drove their story is one of resilience, of ambition, of life's unyielding drive to persist against all odds. And then, in a single moment, it ended, a cosmic accident that no amount of adaptation could overcome. The asteroid was not a judgment, not a punishment, but a reminder of the fragility of even the mightiest reigns. Yet even in their fall, the dinosaurs left an indelible mark. Their bones tell their story, their fossils a record of a world that thrived against impossible odds. Their descendants, birds, carry their legacy into the skies, a living testament to their endurance. As we stand in the modern world surrounded by forests, plains, and cities, we walk on ground shaped by dinosaurs. Their migrations carved the rivers we follow. Their feeding spread the seeds of the forests we explore. Their innovations laid the groundwork for the intelligence we wield. The age of dinosaurs is gone, but its echoes remain in every bird's song, every fossil unearthed, every heartbeat of life that continues to evolve. They ruled longer than any other group of complex animals, survived challenges that broke lesser creatures, and left a legacy that endures through time. The dinosaurs are gone, but their world, our world, still bears their mark. A reminder that even in the face of catastrophe, life finds a way to rise, to adapt, to endure.